Ecuadorian Amazon, also known as the Oriente, is home to 8 indigenous nationalities: the Cofan, the Siona, Secoya, Guarani, Quichua, Achuar, Shuar, and Zapara. But after Texaco's arrival to the Oriente in the early 1970s, many of these cultures and the environment they depend on have been systematically destroyed and poisoned.
It installed technology where oil coming from the wells mixes with production water and gas and is accumulated in these stations. The gas that is burnt is separated. This water is highly contaminated because it has salts rich in heavy metals such as barium, among others, as well as petroleum waste, since the separation is never perfect. This is directly released into the rivers.
Texaco's oil operations devastated 2.5 million acres of rainforest. Oil spills equivalent to 2 Exxon Valdez disasters have contaminated the Ecuadorian Amazon alone.
The pipeline broke and the nearest shutoff valve was many kilometers away, so that the oil spilled for 2 days in the river before the damaged part of the line just sort of emptied out. And the Napo River ran black with petroleum for at least 300 kilometers all the way down the river to Peru.
Texaco also left behind more than 350 open waste pits contaminated with heavy metals and some of the most carcinogenic chemicals known to man. As a result of the company's reckless operations, local indigenous communities and farmers are suffering an exploding health crisis. International health studies, like the 1999 Yanakuri study, have found 8 different types of cancer in communities affected by Texaco's operations.
My daughter died with leukemia where I live. Where I bought my farm, there is a 120-foot pool filled with crude left by Texaco. We have proof that there have been deaths directly due to well activities that Texaco opened about 30 years ago. We have been able to count 85 deaths directly where Texaco operated. My daughter was 24 years old when she died and left me her 2 children.
It was due to contaminated water. I bathed in the creek that was contaminated.
Nobody doubts that there have been damages in the Oriente. They have caused a serious ecological problem. It all points to Texaco.
I think that if Texaco paid, if Texaco cleaned up, we would have known. We are only witnesses to Petro throwing a bit of dirt into the pools where pools were open, but I don't know about any payments. We, the campesinos, haven't received a single cent to even get a pill to calm our pain.
Amazon Watch is working directly with the affected communities and NGOs to organize an international campaign to demand that Chevron Texaco clean up, pay up, get out, and stay out of Ecuador. You really can't put a price tag on the damage that was caused by Texaco in the Ecuadorian Amazon. However, the affected communities and the forests would at least have a chance of healing if Chevron Texaco cleaned up the waste sites and compensated the affected communities.
Compañías petroleras van destruyendo a todo el mundo, extinguiendo flora y fauna de lo que encuentra alrededor. El pago que ha dando, ya marchitando mi Amazonía, acabando poco a poco de lo que ha puesto el Creador.